Peru is home to a staggering 1,830-odd bird species. I'm standing at the legendary site of Machu Picchu, and on this week's episode of Nikon's Birding Adventures TV, we're going to be hosted by the Inca Terra family of hotels. We're going to make our way down into the Peruvian Amazon and stay with them down there and feature some of the beautiful birds down there. And we're also going to make our way up here to Machu Picchu to spend some time looking for some of the endemic birds of Peru.
To Inca Terra Reserva Amazonica, our journey will take 45 minutes approximately from here. Let's go birding.
We stayed at two magnificent Inca Terra properties in the Amazon, Reserva Amazonica and Concepcion. First stop was Reserva Amazonica, located on the Madre de Dios River in a private reserve surrounded by a vast jungle canopy. As Peru's pioneer in nature travel and research, Inca Terra provides an unforgettable introduction to this amazing realm of incomparable biodiversity. One bird that you're unlikely to forget on a visit to the Inca Terra lodges in the Peruvian Amazon is the primitive and bizarre-looking hoatzin, which more resembles a collection of spare parts from different birds than anything else. And besides its strange appearance, this bird also has some very strange habits, because this is one of the only birds in the world that feeds almost exclusively on leaves. And not just any leaves, but often the leaves of some very, very poisonous plants. And what this bird does is it uses its crop as a pre-fermentation basis, where it actually takes those leaves and digests those leaves partially in the crop, much like the foregut fermentation of a cow. This is the crazy-looking hoatzin, a bird which is found very commonly around these lodges. Not only are you unlikely to forget the sight of these birds, but also the sound. And as you come closer to these birds, they open those clumsy wings, they fly very clumsily, and they make this very strange hissing sound. These birds clearly are some kind of link between reptiles and birds. And in fact, the Archaeopteryx, which was one of the first known living birds, was very, very similar to the hoatzin in appearance. This crude and rather flimsy structure over here belongs to the hoatzin. And this is one of the strange adaptations of this bird, is that when the babies are born, they're born with these strange hooks on their first and second digits of their wings. And they'll use those hooks to grapple onto the branches, hook onto them and crawl back into the nest when they fall in the water. And what baby hoatzins will actually do as a defense strategy is that as danger approaches, they'll dive straight into the water, and they're really accomplished swimmers and divers. And as soon as the danger disappears, they want to get out of these piranha-infested waters, climb back up with those hooks and back into the nest. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do right now, because there are piranhas in here. I don't have any hooks in my arms. See you later. One of the common nesting birds in the rivers around Inca Terra Lodge here in the Amazon is the pale-legged hornero. And they use mud, twigs and saliva to build these very, very strange nests, often in the forks of trees, but also on the branches of trees on the rivers here. And if we're patient and we just sit here quietly, I'm sure we'll see one come in and attend to this nest.
This Birding from the Edge segment is brought to you by Nikon, manufacturers of the Edge line of optics.
Great thing about the Amazon is at midday when it gets really hot and there's not a lot of birds about, there's always piranhas. We're using prime sirloin cut here from the lodge. USDA approved beef. Scrumptious. Oh yes. There we go. Nice piranha. This is Birding from the Edge. This Birding Adventures episode is powered by Nikon, your world leader in optics since 1917, and sponsored in part by the Inca Terra family of hotels, authentic nature travel since 1975. One of the most beautiful small birds to be found here in the grounds, right next to Reserva Amazonica, Inca Terra's lodge here in the Peruvian Amazon, is a tiny little bird called the band-tailed manakin. It's so hot and humid here in this forest right now. We're at the lek site, or the breeding site, of this stunning little bird. We've been here for about an hour, and this little bird is impossible to get on film. We're hearing it calling around us here, and every time it comes into view, it's kind of doing a circuit around us here, checking us out. We've had one short glimpse of the female, but we're just really struggling to get a shot of the male here. I'm here with Wilson and Fernando, and these guys are trying to help me get onto this bird. Whereabouts? Oh, high up. I need the legs up. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's ants everywhere. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Ants all over my legs here. Okay, there he is. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I got ants all over me. Oh, yeah. I got you. This is absolute mayhem. Madre de Dios. I thought I heard it calling.
It's come from there, the call.
I thought I heard it calling behind me here.
Yeah, there's at least two things. The male is probably female.
Female's calling as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Can you help me with this? Can you help me? I need to get these legs down. Up, down. Next to the palm tree. And at the white spot of the trunk. To the right. I still can't see it.
Still there.
Yeah, still there. The male. Oh, the male. Got him. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, he's just hopped up to the right.
Whoa.
He's hopped to the right. Can you see him? Just up there.
Wow.
Yes, look at that. Bright orange. Oh my gosh, look at this bird.
Wow, what a bird.
Yes. Band-tailed manakin, what a little beauty. This has got to be one of the most beautiful of all the manakins. Oh, that thing really stands out here in this bright green Amazonian forest. This like bright orange color. Oh, it is so hot and humid right now. Look at this little bird. Spectacular, and it's right here. This lekking site is right here, probably 5 minutes from the rooms here at Reserva Amazonica, Inca Terra's lodge in the Peruvian Amazon. Inca Terra's other Amazon property, Concepcion, is home to a private oxbow lake with stunning birds, plant life, and monkeys. I'm here at Hacienda Concepcion, and I was down looking for sungrebes on the river, and 2 sunbittens flew past. And I'm filming one right now, going up this log just behind me here. This is one of the most highly sought after birds in the neotropics. It's called a sunbitten because of this beautiful sunset pattern on its wings. Very difficult to see, very shy birds. And here we've got two of them, a pair of them, going up and down on this log here, fishing in this little flooded area of the river. There's so many times when you come to these wilderness areas where you feel really, really privileged. And this is one of those times, because we're going to go and look for the largest otter in the world, the giant river otter. There's a family of about 7 of them that live in Lake Sandoval, which is just a 20-minute drive here from Reserva Amazonica, the Inca Terra Lodge in the Peruvian Amazon. As if Inca Terra didn't have enough to offer, this family group of highly threatened mammals delighted us as they fished for piranha and foraged close to the bank of the lake. Then, just like phantoms, they melted away into the watery arms of Lake Sandoval. This Birding Adventures episode is powered by Nikon, your world leader in optics since 1917, and sponsored in part by the Inca Terra family of hotels, authentic nature travel since 1975. A birding trip to Peru would be remiss without a visit to Machu Picchu, passing through the beautiful gateway city of Cusco, either by road or by air. We chose to drive across the Andes from the Amazon town of Puerto Maldonado, birding along the way. There's only one word to describe Inca Terra Lodge at Machu Picchu in Peru, and that is fairy tale. This place is like something out of Lord of the Rings. It is so special and so magical, and the luxury is unparalleled. I've met the most amazing woman here called Carmen. Not only is she the sweetest person in the world, but she's also an exceptional biologist, and she's taking me to see Andean or highland motmot, some of the special birds like the endemic green and white hummingbird, and some other stuff along the river here. You can walk for miles here. Let's take a look. It's unbelievable, you know. Not so long ago I was in Colombia looking for torrent duck as one of our specialty birds for one of our shows, and we had such a tough time trying to find torrent duck. Let me tell you something, I've walked probably for half an hour now and I've seen 4 different pairs of torrent duck right here in the river. Absolutely spectacular. I'm watching them right now. Got a male and female diving around, climbing up into the rocks. They're hunting or fishing in the rapids here. If you want to see torrent duck, there's only one place to come and see them for sure. Guaranteed, right here at Inca Terra. Also, spectacle bear! Spectacle bear! What's up?
Allá, de frente. Sí, sí, de frente. Tienes que
Can't
ver
see
de
it.
frente.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Celoso
This
de
is
anteojos.
unbelievable. We've got spectacle bears here. Dos,
Sí,
oh, niños,
dos.
little baby. We've got 2 spectacle bears here, a mother and a baby. This is one of the hardest mammals in the neotropics to see. One of the hardest mammals, spectacle bear. And we're seeing one right now. Come out here looking for Andean motmot, and we've just got the prize of our lives here. Oh, it's going up, it's going up. Look at the little baby, look at the little baby.
Sí, el pequeño.
Oh, he's so cute. You can see the spectacles on their faces. They're climbing right to the top of these trees. Going right to the top of the trees. I don't know how these things don't fall out. Oh, I can't see. Can you see them? I've lost
Sí,
them.
sí.
I've lost them. Which way?
Se ha ido a la derecha, a la derecha.
Okay. These guys are so quick. They're actually very deceptive. They feed in this thick foliage at the top of the trees here. This is one of the most endangered large mammals in South America. The only bear found in South America, the spectacled bear. In fact, in previous times, these bears used to extend right from Southern California all the way down through Central America and into South America. And today you only find them down here in South America, places like Peru, Ecuador. And wow, this is a secretive animal. And we're just getting some amazing stuff here of a mummy and a baby. The baby's probably about 4 months old, 4 to 5 months old, and already a very accomplished climber. See the way he's going up. Oh, wow. Mucho gracias. Thank you so much. Spectacled bear right here at Inca Terra at Machu Picchu in Peru. Woo! Yes! Carmen might be short and she'll have to stand in a step, but she has got a huge heart. This is the loveliest lady, and she's taken us out to find spectacled bears.
Yeah.
And we are so happy. Thank you so much.
Oh,
That's such a good time.
And you too for your time. They used to wait a long time to see in the wild to the Andean bear.
That's
Or
amazing.
a spectacle bear.
Thank you so much. Mwah.
You too.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're walking right through the town of Machu Picchu right now, and we've just had a report that there's an Andean cock of the rock nest, and we're going to go and try and get a look at it. It seems to be close to the city right here, or the town, at the base of Machu Picchu. Just arrived at the cock of the rock nest here, and it's raining a little bit, so I've got my gear covered here. A little bit dark in there, but I can look inside the nest and I can see two white eggs inside the nest there. She's just flown in. This cock of the rock female is just doing her thing, incubating her eggs. She's actually shifting position. She's actually moving the eggs around, keeping them warm, because it is pretty cold up here and there is a light drizzle falling this afternoon. This Birding Adventures episode is powered by Nikon, your world leader in optics since 1917, and sponsored in part by the Inca Terra family of hotels, authentic nature travel since 1975.
Opening, very excited about it actually, opening the envelope, which brings good news. For the second year in a row, Inca Terra Machu Picchu Pueblo Hotel is awarded as the most excellent eco-resort in South America.
Inca Terra Lodge has got it all. Whether you're a serious birder, you can walk the miles of trails around the area, or if you're more relaxed and you want to just remain in camp or at the lodge, you can do that too, because they've got these amazing feeders here. You can see all kinds of tanagers here, blue-necked tanagers, blue-grey tanagers, there's palm tanagers, there's saffron crown tanagers, there's various euphonias that come in here, all to these banana feeders here. And then around the lodge as well, they've got some great hummingbird feeders too. And you can see long-tailed sylphs, you can see booted racket-tails, you can see a whole variety of different birds here, right here at the lodge, including the endemic green and white hummingbird. Definitely one of the highlights to Inca Terra Machu Picchu Lodge is the highland motmot. It's now called the Andean motmot, but this is such a spectacular bird. Really big with a nice blue crown, and they found right here in the grounds of the hotel and also along the river here. Really stunning birds. Spending 10 days in Peru was nothing short of magical. This place, the natural scenery is absolutely mind-blowing. The places we stayed at, the Inca Terra family, the people were just so friendly. Peru is such a magnificent country, and the birds, whoa, the birds. there is no shortage of incredible birds